Hey, what is up guys? MixelPlx here. In today's video, we're going to be playing some Valheim. Now, this is going to be kind of a Let's Play series where we kind of share, our experiences in Valheim with a little bit of mods to kind of enjoy the game a little bit. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get things going. All right, let's go ahead and talk to Hugin right here. Let's go ahead and get our, our first boss location as well. Ooh, it's actually really close. Now, these are going to be all the different bosses we have to kill to basically ascend to Valhalla. So, the first one will be the Eikthyr right here. This will be the next boss, and then, so on and so forth. So, let's go ahead and get things going. So, we're going to go ahead and pick up some supplies right here. Hopefully, there's some mushrooms and stuff we can find around these stones. Hey, we got some berries. Start getting our stamina and HP up a little bit higher. Not much here to pick up actually, but we are going to try and make a stone axe. This is going to be our first thing to grab here, so we're going to have to pick up some more stone. Surprisingly, there's not any mushrooms here actually, so let's see if we can find ourselves some supplies. So again, this is a modded series. I am playing with a mod called Epic Loot. For me, I discovered this add-on, I think very early on in my Valheim, I guess career, quote unquote. And I think at the time I was looking to play some Diablo, and to me, it just adds that extra randomness, that a little bit of flair and replayability. Again, I'll put a link down in the info section below of all of our different mods if you would like to maybe check them out for yourself. But regardless, I think they're super cool, and it definitely adds a different spin to Valheim that's just not vanilla. So let's see if we can collect some more wood here. We may have to actually punch a tree. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of loose branches here. Oh, here we are. Grab this. Man, we still need a few more. Holy crap. Yeah, actually really unlucky. There we go. Got a stone axe. All right, then we'll have to get a couple more branches now, or pieces of wood. Should be a lot easier now that we have this. Let's go and put this on one. All right, so I think we have enough for a club and a hammer. We're gonna get a hammer right away here for a few reasons, which is going to be crucial to building like any kind of base material. I believe I did see a shack earlier, which is actually kind of insane. Let's get a little bit more pieces of wood. We're gonna want to roam around with at least 10. What I like to do when I'm just playing is I hit these little I'll call them saplings, because they're quick. They're like 1 or 2 hit, and they give you a little bit of resin, and they also give you wood. Resin being probably the biggest thing, because resin is going to be a resource which we're going to need later on. Apparently I cannot hit this boar. Come here. Oh shit, we're out of stamina. Hey, here we go. So right away, we're getting leather scraps. Now, leather scraps, we're going to need 8 of these to make ourselves a bow, which is going to help us with the first boss. Again, bow is pretty crucial early game. So let's see if we can get lucky here. I'm not seeing much. I'm going to try and make a note of picking up all these berries if we can. Ooh, come here, Bort. Hey, got a backstab hit. Nice. All right, not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Looks like we got ourselves a little hut here. Oh, no bees, but we did get a chest. Holy crap, dude. Straight out of the gate, we got ourselves recalling club, this, and a torch. We're gonna leave the torch in here because we don't need another one. But that is perks of our mod, actually. That's actually a little OP, not gonna lie. Mind you, blue isn't really gonna do us that much of a favor. It's, if anything, it's, what it's doing is it's probably saving us time and resources. I digress. Let's go ahead and do something here, which I love to do. Now, if you're again just starting out in Valheim and you're kind of curious on how to play, how to be more efficient, I would go ahead and do this. So with your hammer, you're going to want to go to crafting. And when you go to your crafting station, you're going to want to put a workbench in or around the area. So let's see if we can put this. I'm like a horrible time actually putting this anywhere. All right, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and get this. And now what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go here and we're gonna break this down. Probably thinking like, Mix, why would you want to do that? Like, what's the benefit? Well, this is basically free wood. Now, so what we're doing is we're trying to basically just get free wood, which should make our life a little easier. And that's all she wrote. You're collecting a sizable amount of wood. We collected about 30 wood from that. Now, again, nothing too crazy, nothing to scoff at, but again, this is gonna be huge. And think about it, you do that a few more times, you're actually looking pretty freaking good. So I think we're gonna roam around for a little bit, see what we can find, and hopefully in a little bit here we'll have ourselves a nice place to take over. All right, so we seem to have found a little base potential here. I went and did a little bit of roaming. Actually found a ruined stone with a lot of boars at it. Actually, we're literally one leather scrap away from getting our bow. Actually, so let's go ahead and place a few things here and let's get let's see if we can maybe make this our home. So we're gonna do a few things here. So let's go ahead and place this. Can we actually use this? Oh, we can actually. So we're gonna go ahead and repair everything real quick. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. We are gonna do a little bit of flooring. Clearly some of this got removed at some point, so I think that got misplaced. All right, we're gonna go ahead and repair what we can. Keep everything kind of flush, looking good. Looks like we do have a piece that's missing here, so I feel like that's about what we need. Let's go and repair the good chunk of this. Unfortunately, this base is kind of on a really crappy location, but there's ways around that actually, and you'll see in just a little bit here what we're gonna actually do. So let's see if we can do this right here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and probably use one of these bad boys right here. And we're gonna seal that up. All right, I am gonna go ahead and put this back here if we can. Place a couple of these. Boom, we got some light, dude. Hell yeah. How much resin we have? Okay, we only have one resin. All right, let's see if we can place a door here actually. So I'm actually probably gonna get rid of that. And I personally like the gates. And just like that, we're looking pretty good. All right, well, we got everything indoors. We're good. We're gonna be able to actually get a little bit of rested here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place a few chests probably on this side. So let's go ahead and get some storage going. We are gonna need a bed. Let's see, let's go ahead and place this probably about right here. Mind you, this is very much just our base. We're not looking to, this isn't gonna be our perma base. I know a lot of people like to convert their starter homes into something else, but because of this location, I'm gonna be real, this is kind of not what I would like. So let's go ahead, create a campfire real quick. Place that. I don't think we have any more wood here. We might need to go chop a few trees. So I do want to actually cook some of this food while we can. Well, apparently we're not gonna be able to sleep actually because it's already day. It's already the next day, so let's go ahead and do a quick overhang on this. So again, you don't need to be a building expert, but you do need to keep your fire protected. So we're actually going to throw down some of our boar meat. Again, because you can have up to 3 different foods. So with this UI, you can see on the bottom left, we're using raspberries right now. Then in just a moment's time, we're going to be having some boar meat as well. And just like that, we're looking pretty good. All right, so we've already learned a few different things. So most notably, we're going to want to make a bow and also a flint axe. So to get flint, we're going to have to go down near a water source. And as for the crude bow, we're going to need to we're actually going to need at least one more boar. And probably, again, we're going to have to chop some trees down eventually, which we might go ahead and do. But I did want to kind of show you guys the hoe tool. So what's so good about the hoe tool is this. So what you can do is you can level out the ground. So it will level it out to wherever you are standing. So if you're kind of trying to like level out in like a hill or just wherever you're at the moment, this is one of the best tools, man. This is one of those tools, if you can get it like at least in this mod, a decently rolled one, you kind of keep it for the whole game, which is kind of crazy. Let's see, can I actually do that? 'Cause, yeah, I kind of like it a little bit more even right on this side. All right, we're chilling. And that is all she wrote. So for me, I just kind of like it like this personally. If this was a little bit more, I guess, flat, it probably wouldn't be such a problem, but we are on like a really weird hill, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and repair our tools real quick. Close our door. And let's go find ourselves at least one more boar and a couple of pieces of flint. Once we get that, I think we're looking pretty good. And what do you know? We already found the boar straight out of the gate. That's actually huge. All right, well, since we have this already, let's go ahead and, I guess, run to the water and see if we can find ourselves some flint. All right, so we have finally hit the ocean. These are literally everywhere and are going to be needed for, I would say, the better part of the early game. You're going to want flint for a few things. So I would say if you have a decent source for it, I would definitely pick up quite a bit. Luckily for us, we actually picked a pretty decent location for this. So actually has me quite happy with our decision here. So let's see. Wow, I might actually mark this. There's a lot of raspberries over here. Let's go ahead and mark this as raspberry farm 01, because I know playing a little bit later later game, raspberries are still needed. And unfortunately, because my friend Toxic and I, who I've been playing this a lot with, we never marked our raspberry clusters, and I know that's a pretty big thing, unfortunately. So let's see if we can get more flint. All right, we're looking at about 15 pieces. We are going to need some as well for a particular piece. We're gonna need 10 actually. So let's just try to get a cool 20. Then we're gonna go back to base. We'll farm a little bit of wood as well. Then we'll see about getting ourselves a few different things going here. All right, so we've arrived back at base, and we actually came back with a few different things. We have quite a bit of material here. We came back with 22 flint. We actually ran into some necks that we killed earlier, which would be nice for some neck meat, actually. Here, one of the things we'll do actually is probably go ahead and cook this now. That way we can kind of show off just the different levels of, I guess, HP and stamina. So early on, again, I would really recommend you kill some boars, kill some deer. Try to have 3 buffs running for food at any point, because it is going to be huge for you. So let's get things here. Then we got those kind of going down. Be ready to collect. And we'll have some grilled necktail, which gives us 25 health, 8 stamina, which is going to be pretty good. Let's go ahead and go in here. Again, repair our tools. Free of cost, by the way. I know someone's going to ask, so let's go ahead and clarify that right real quick. We're going to make our crude bow. Huge. That's actually really huge. We're going to make our flint axe. Even better. Get rid of our stone axe in just a moment. I guess we'll just drop this right here. And we collected just enough. So in Valheim, actually, when you're playing, you're going to want to actually improve your workbenches or your crafting stations. So later on, you'll be collecting different items and you'll basically learn the recipe or the blueprint for it. But you will need certain things. So for this, we're going to need 10 wood, 10 flint. And as you can see the little beam here, let me see if I can zoom in on this a little bit more. If this beam is kind of showing like its directions going towards whatever station that it is, it's connected and will increase its level essentially. This is huge if you're playing basic Valheim, non-modded of course. So this is huge. Let's go ahead and drop this right here. Put it outside. And we got workbench level 2, which also allows us to make fire arrows and I believe flintlock. Not flintlock, flint heads. I've been playing way too much Sea of Thieves. We actually unlocked those as well. Unfortunately, I think we're looking pretty low on wood to be making anything else, but let's go ahead. We'll put stuff right here. We'll put resources right here, put wood. Could be anything beast related for now in here. We will at some point need to cook some of our food, but for now, we're gonna go chop some trees down with our new axe, which should be, that's about 4 more damage a swing, which isn't too bad. It's not the greatest, but we're looking for just enough wood to craft about 100 arrows. That'll give us some wiggle room. We won't need 100 arrows for a boss kill. We'll probably need like 50. All right, so we got some of this real quick. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some arrows. All right, so we're gonna make about 100 arrows. So it's gonna cost us, for 5 crafts, 40 wood, I believe. I think it's gonna be the butcher's bill on this. Let me see. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. Surprised actually how fast we got that wood. Not bad at all actually. So let's put the rest of this in here for weight purposes. We'll right click to activate. And we'll go on a hunt. So from this point, we are gonna be hunting deer. Now, deer and I guess deer hunting with this basic bow, this bow has a lot of drop. Let me just go ahead and clarify that right now. You're going to see it in just a moment here if we could find one. The drop is substantial and it's going to be kind of a pain in the butt. So we're going to hold it back. We're going to aim a little high and we one-tapped it. Not bad. But we're looking for a particular item. We actually just got it. We got a deer trophy. So we need 1 more of these. 1 more of these and we'll be able to summon our first boss. Not bad. All right, so roaming for that last deer has been kind of a pain in the butt. We're still looking for that trophy, but we did encounter something that I would like to shed some light on. This is a beehive, and this is going to be one of the biggest things for you early game. If you find these, do what you can to get them. If you have a bow, you can simply do this. Probably miss a shot just like I did, you know, because why not? All right, and what you're gonna get here is you're gonna grab some honey. And did we get lucky with a queen bee? We did. Heck yeah. Okay, so honey is a huge thing. So in this game in Valheim, crafting food is very huge. It's probably one of the biggest things in this game that you need to do. And honey is going to be something that you're going to want to collect. So if you see those beehives, just grab them. No matter what it takes, just grab them. If you can have like 4 or 5 of those starting off, you're looking pretty solid, pretty good. Nice. Got 2 of them. We got a deer trophy. Let's go. All right. Hey, I think we are actually looking pretty good. Wait, we got 3 there? Holy crap, dude. All right. Well, we do have the Ecthier spawn relatively close to us. I don't think we have enough hide. Actually, we may have enough hide to craft 1 piece of gear. But I did see this base location right here. I do like it, mostly because it's in a decent area. I might move to this, actually. I might move to this for a few reasons. 1, I do need to complete it. 2, I mean, look at that view, man. Then all we got to do is really flatten this whole area out, and we're looking pretty good. Like, it's got plenty of trees if we want to do some tree gathering, of course, which is always nice. Hey, we got another one. Holy crap, dude. Nice. Good kills. Got another trophy as well. Holy crap, we can summon 2 bosses now. Actually, Jesus, we just got 2 trophies off of that. All right, so we're getting a little too hyped up for this. So let's head on over to the Ecthier and let's see about killing our very first boss. We're not going to be doing this with too much gear, which might make us kind of a little bit scuffed, but it's definitely easy to do with a bow. It's gonna be a little bit tough, but we do have a shield if it comes down to that. Kind of a horrible boss location, actually. There was one further down, I think near the water over here, but screw it. We'll make it interesting. All right, here we go. Nice, we got a crit on it. We're gonna roll. Gonna have to be careful here. We're in a very weird location for this. Not bad. We're actually doing great damage to this. So you can roll most of the abilities here. Parrying in this game is going to be huge, but in this case, rolling's pretty good as well. Ooh, did take a hit there. Honestly, we're kind of at this point, we're just gonna zerg this down. We're doing so much damage right now. Ah, dang, it finally did like an AoE. Oh, roll. Come on, we got this. Oh, dang it. Okay, we're playing this a little too dangerous now. We definitely need to at least reset and get a little bit more HP. All right, we got out of the radius. Couple more shots and we're looking pretty good. And there we go. First Ecthier boss. Nice. Let's see, what do we get for a drop? Hey, we got our first blue, or technically third blue, but first drop. So an epic loot, the mod that we're going to be using, it basically turns this into like a Diablo, which is cool because to me, as much as I love the base game, and I've played quite a bit of it as just vanilla, I've always felt it needed a little bit more, a little bit extra. So for me, this is how I play. Again, you don't have to use this mod if you don't want to, obviously. But for this entire series, we will be using this, which will be adding a little bit of power, but also a little bit of randomness and excitement that I personally do enjoy. So what did we get? we got ourselves an antler pickaxe with attack stamina use. That's insane, actually. That's huge. That's huge. That actually makes it so it's less stamina per swing. So, damn, that's actually pretty good. Let's go ahead and talk to Hugan here, but let's go ahead and get our buff down at the summoning stones real quick. All right, so we've arrived at the summoning stones. Now with our Ecthier trophy that we got, we're gonna actually go ahead and attach it to the hook here. Now this is gonna give us your ability to run and jump is improved by -60% and -60 with run, which is huge. This is probably one of my favorites, actually. All right, your next target dwells in the Black Forest. So the Elder we'll have to get at some point. But let's go ahead and head back to base and I'll show you guys what we can do. But all in all, man, not a bad start. Not at all. So what this buff does is you can see in our bottom left corner, our stamina isn't really being depleted as quickly. So you can see with our Ecthier buff activated for 5 minutes. With this, you can basically just run for a very long time. Either, you know, you're trying to climb a mountain, or you're just wanting to look for a base location, or you're just running in general for quite a long time. Hands down, one of the best buffs that you can actually use. All right, we're back at base. Things are looking good. We're gonna repair our tools. Great thing is we can already start to make some leather gear, which is huge. I'm gonna be real here. We do need a helmet, but let's get some pants, right? Let's throw down some pants. Let's see if all right, here we go. Let's go ahead and equip those. Give us a little bit of armor. Let's go ahead and rest a little bit. All right, not looking too shabby at all. Honestly, quite a good day of Valheim. I will go ahead and say, honestly, this has been kind of we've made some progress today. We've managed to, you know, get our first boss kill. We've got our Ecthier. We found ourselves a house. I think we found ourselves a new house though, which we're gonna definitely check out in a little bit here. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this first episode of the series. Again, not too much has happened here. We're still getting kind of our, you know, we're still trying to figure out the world and see how it is. So far, this seed isn't too bad. It's ripe with raspberries, boars. So far, I can't really tell if this starter island is going to really give us really anything. I do know that to our east here, like a little bit further this way, there is going to be Black Forest. So, and I think it is connected, hopefully. Otherwise, we're going to have to make a boat and do it that way. But for the most part, things are looking fairly decent. Now, in the next episode, I think we're going to go ahead and do some dungeon crawling, maybe try to find ourselves a better base location, and overall, just try to make some decent progression into Valheim. So thank you guys for watching. If you are enjoying this first episode or intro to the series, make sure you guys leave a comment, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content, not just Valheim, but a lot more coming out soon with a lot of different titles this year. Hopefully you guys will enjoy, I guess, the variety content. And if you're new to just the channel itself, I love Valheim and I'm actually very excited to make content on it. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the journey and will, you know, hang out with us and enjoy the content. So this is it for us, guys. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.